us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it any.
It's like you've heard of the fleshlight, I'm sure, which is the
Oh yeah. I mean,
So-
well, the fleshlight, yeah, it's the sleeve that you basically
yeah.
jerk
It's
off
a
into.
it's a
It's
male
supposed to-
masturbation sleeve. It's from what I
Exactly.
hear, it is supposed to be exceptional in quality, right? So now
Remember, we had a question last week about that.
we did, which made me think about it,
Yeah.
which is when I looked it
Yeah.
up. I did some research on it. I was for the show. I was doing research
Yeah.
for the show. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
I just
'cause,
used a fleshlight because it's fun to use and they're
uh,
awesome.
What
And
we're live.
what?
Just
Right.
so you know.
Fleshlights are great. So how they work is it's a male masturbation product.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
You should ask Vanguard. He's the expert in all of these.
Yeah.
Things,
So
but
I'm the expert. I had to go look it up. So
please continue.
so the thing that there's many varieties, okay, and of course variety of sex toys, I get it, but some of them are like but they have like this type of this product line that it's modeled, it's like famous women in porn, it's their vaginas, so it's like, oh, you want like, for example,
the interior,
Miss
the
Riley
interior
Reid.
mold.
This is what I'm trying to get at. So Miss Riley Reid, for example, like who,
Yeah.
big fan of her work, but like you can get Riley Reid's
Listen.
vagina. So, and the outside I get, like the shape of the clitoris and the lips and that, fine. You could take out casting or a mold or something. But to exactly what you said, how do you do the inside, right? Like,
You know what?
is there
No one's gonna know. It's what, are you fucking high? Like, no, they're not gonna be like, well, how do we make it realistic so we have the exact
couldn't
dimensions of
believe
the
that it
inside where her
was- they would
vulva is?
deceive-
No,
right.
it's not.
That's what
It isn't. It's not even her. It literally just has her picture on it. It is not her vagina in any way
like
at all.
Like I'm
that's
thinking, and I'm
fucking
like, this
ridiculous.
guy like.
That is just because guys are disgusting and they're like, oh, I could buy her vagina. Like, I'm gonna buy it and then I'm gonna fuck it. Like, that is the, you know. Do you think those guys are gonna be looking into like a dimensional,
Oh my god.
you know, to be like, well, I thought she goes deeper. Be like,
Right. Well,
yeah,
I was
okay,
trying to
Dick,
I was
just
trying to
don't worry about
envision
it.
a
Like,
scenario where they have like their employee who tests them out. So he has sex with her, and then they try different molds. He's like, no, not quite. Wait,
you wish that was
almost.
the-
No. And then he has to have sex with her again just to verify, right? And then he goes back and forth. But like,
Now that is a plot for a porn.
Right.
You get that.
I mean, the logistics of that would clearly be challenging.
Right.
Just.
As
I
someone
I
who
guess
knows
you're.
marketing. That is
Right.
not there. There is no technical accuracy to any of these products. Or
I
like,
guess there
you know,
can't be,
it is-
right? I guess you can only do the outside.
Dude, our question last week was the guy had an anime themed. We didn't
Right.
know what it was, but it was which anime it
Like,
was.
and
but,
how do you know
that
what it's
even
like to have
meant.
sex with that anime character? I mean, how do you
Like,
even know?
When they said anime themed, was it like was May's vagina, or is it or is it
May.
or was it like, you know, as I said, was it like some sort of like,
don't
you know,
know.
shaped like Goku or something? I don't know.
I don't know. So I guess I
But-
feel a little deceived that it's not truly Riley Reid that I'm,
I
for
mean,
example.
come on, we live in America. There are no rules. You can just do whatever.
Apparently,
So-
if there's one thing we've learned over the past 10 years, you can
So there
do
are no-
whatever.
whatever.
You can literally
Like,
do
or some
whatever.
people can.
It's fine.
If you're white,
and
if
rich.
you're white and you're a guy.
If you're white, a guy, and a
And
rich.
rich.
You can do whatever
Yeah.
you want. Whatever you want. I mean, proven.
And
empirically.
Yeah.
It's
my
ridiculous. Oh my god. Anyway,
Um,
but we're here to help people. We should help the people. And
Yes.
I guess my first piece of advice is don't buy a fleshlight modeled after a porn star if you want it to feel like you're having sex with an actual porn star, because it probably won't. Not that you'll know, so you might as well tell yourself it is, and you'll be fine.
Right. It's called fantasy.
It's
That's
called
what that
fantasy.
is.
It's all about fantasy, right?
Just like when you're watching a porn, you're not having sex in the porn, but it's all kind of,
True.
it's
You're imagining you're having sex. Imagination.
know.
All right. So our first question comes from.
it appeals to period interest.
Yes.
It's all right. What's our first
This is
question?
It comes from Emily from Fairfax, Virginia. I keep a stash of homemade lunches in the office fridge. Think curry or pasta. I spent hours prepping, but someone's been swiping them and it's driving me nuts. Last week, my labeled container of spicy beef stir fry vanished, and I saw a coworker munching something suspiciously similar. I don't want to start drama on a small team, but this is the third time I'm fed up. How do I call them out without making the office vibe awkward? I'm pretty sure I know where you're going to go with this.
No, I mean, okay. Obviously there's a few ways to tackle this,
Yes.
but if you don't want to make the vibe awkward and basically, Emily, you just don't want to really get involved in what happens, you just need to be the setup person. So this is actually super easy. So if you want to go minimalist route,
Yes.
take all of the lunches that you pulled out of the fridge,
Mhm.
okay? And then make up a new batch of like the stir fry, whatever. Make like 5 or 6. You have to. Each of them should have like a dangerously large amount of industrial laxative, like into the.
I knew you were going to go with the sabotage the lunch approach.
But no, I'm saying I'm not even going the cyanide route. That's more so. So with the
whoever
the
dies,
laxative,
that's your
you just
culprit.
put those. Okay, but even like
A
whatever
laxative,
it is,
right.
you put them in the fridge.
Mhm.
Don't touch them. Sit back and wait for any
Wait for it to
valve-related
happen.
emergencies to arise.
That's right.
And just you said it's a small team, small office, and
Now, options are
someone going to
limited.
say like, the lunch I stole from you made me shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It should vigorously.
Like-
I had a vigorous bowel
And
movement.
then you don't have to talk to anybody. There's no
Right.
awkwardness. The situation resolves itself in payroll.
Yes.
That's okay. What were you gonna? What would
I was
I assume
gonna.
you-
I was gonna go with the
I-
awkward. I was gonna go with the
I-
awkward conversation. Is what I was gonna go
Oh
with.
my god!
I know, crazy,
So
right?
much easier
It's
not to say anything.
so much easier just to poison the
Just
food.
teach him a lesson.
Retribution is the approach.
It's just
It's
no.
like,
It's fuck around
yeah.
and find out. Remember, there's no rules apparently.
Yeah, yeah. I guess, and the laxative is probably the tamest food modification
Exactly.
option, or incredibly heavy spice. You know what I mean? So much that it's like unedible, right?
Right. Or you could take like cherry pits and grind them up to release the
Mhm.
amygdalin, which is cyanide, and then the cyanide could
Now we're back to
be
killing
used-
people who steal your
Right.
lunch.
Well, I mean, it can just make them very ill. But okay, don't take people's lunches.
Don't
is
take
the-
people's
is
lunches.
The lesson here.
Super
Okay?
J's here. She recommends the same things. Like, how old are people? You're stealing someone else's lunch. Seriously.
Right. So hey, if someone gets the trots now because
The trots. You said the
I lax it.
trots.
I lax it. Yeah, meaning they're shitting a lot.
No, I
If-
know what it
if-
means.
Then I'm sorry, you seem confused.
No,
I want to make sure we're all on
carry
the same
on.
page.
I just showing your terminologies.
Are you with me? Okay.
I am.
I know.
Carry on.
I talk like the kids do. And,
I know.
you know,
Hey, we have to
sometimes
relate. We have to
I get
relate.
carried
And
away.
these are probably
you know.
people of the millennial age that are stealing the lunches, right? It's like,
Yeah, no cap.
mm-mm.
So
Nope. I'm curious what containers you use. Like, if it's a disposable container or like your actual Tupperware from your home. Because like, are you getting the container
That's a
back
good
at least?
question.
It's like
because
geez,
it's like is someone leaving it in the sink? Because
Right.
that's like
double
very
rude,
odd.
right? Like
But-
now it's like I ate your food. Now wash my dish, bitch. Is kind of what you're saying.
Unless it's like maybe they're like maybe they're just wrapped in foil or something, and so they like the office is like, oh, these are just office snacks, like or something. But
good point. Well, she said she labeled it. I mean, it's labeled.
no, then yeah, just label it and that's what I said. Like if your goal is to avoid awkwardness, laxative is the only way to go.
The only way.
It is the only thing that will work.
If you don't want to kill someone.
I'm telling you that. No, again, fine. Just a seriously large amount. It doesn't have to be, something that will cause dehydration,
Oh my goodness.
but it should make them think twice before they start eating strangers' lunches.
Yeah, I would do the covert.
what I
Yeah, I would go with the covert. I would identify the culprit, right? And I would like figure out when your lunch disappears, set up a time where you're watching 10 minutes before that, see who it is, say, hey, dude,
See who's running to the bathroom.
what are you doing? Why'd you take my lunch? Oh, I was hungry and it was here and I thought it was for everybody. It is not. It's my personal lunch. And by the way, give me my containers back. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. It's like,
Oh, that's so much more awkward. That sounds like such a pain in the ass.
I think it's what you gotta
Oh,
do. I think it's the
I don't like confrontation.
people need to
I'd much
learn
rather have
too. Like
someone-
you're not gonna learn by
They
just
do.
shitting.
That's why you
don't
put
know
the
why you're
laxative in
you
the
don't know
thing.
why you're shitting. You're just shitting.
But you put it together in your head. You're like, I did that, and you're like, you know what? I'm not
Well,
going to do that again.
I
I
guess.
guarantee that you will connect the events in your mind to be like, whatever it was that I ate, my body does not go
right.
along with
But
it.
the
but
trick-
you will not do that again.
But the trick is they'll learn not to eat that lunch. They won't learn not to eat any other lunch. You know what I mean? And that's the lesson I want to
Right,
impart
but as
to
long
these
as she
people.
doesn't eat hers.
See, you
I'm
gotta think. You
trying to
gotta think
help
of the
Emily.
community.
I'm not trying to
You gotta
fucking
help
solve
You
the
gotta
world's
solve the
problems,
world's
man.
problems. We're here to solve.
I'm not trying to
problems.
solve. This is Emily asked for help,
All
and
right,
this
fine.
is help. That
So,
that
Emily, you've been
we're-
given
we're
2
on.
approaches. I recommend
Yes.
you try either. I mean, of course, I would vote for
You can
mine.
do-
Green Pen should vote for his.
You can do the
and-
lame one and
Oh.
cause a bunch of awkwardness or whatever.
Right.
Okay, what happens if
Hey, go
she
ahead.
catches the person
Yes.
and then the person punches her in the face?
Then you get
Ow.
HR to fire that person. Then your lunch is never eaten again.
But
It's a
look how much
win-win.
more complicated it's gotten.
I'm just-
Emily didn't have to do anything.
If
All
someone
she had to
has
do
the
was put
urge-
the laxative in the meals.
If there's
That's
a
it.
coworker
And
that
she
has
walks
the,
away.
if there's a coworker that has a propensity to punch somebody when they're challenged about whose lunch they're eating, you need that person out of that office anyway, because they're right. That's an
Well, I
unhealthy.
don't want Emily be. I don't want poor Emily to be the person that finds that out.
I
So,
suppose.
uh,
All right.
Emily,
So take self-defense classes so you can
for safety
so you can
reasons,
block
put a bunch of laxative in
so
those
you can
things,
block
okay?
the punch. But yes,
Okay, I'm just saying. I want to avoid violence.
I understand.
Is my approach.
You're the one avoiding that.
Whereas
Okay.
Vanguard is the like get in their
Confrontation.
face and be like, motherfucker.
Not get in their
take
face.
my
You just have to
lunch."
say, please, coworker, do not abscond with my lunch.
And you're definitely okay. Tell me how that does not create an awkward vibe, like in the office.
I think you could. We've had similar things before, right? You can always turn things in like a hand wavy kind of farcical way. It could be like, dude, what have you eaten my lunches?
Yeah,
Like that's my
well,
lunch,
yeah,
and he's
it
like,
depends
oh, I
on
thought
who
this
the
is mine.
culprit
I'm like, I'm hungry. Like you're eating my stuff, and I'm hungry. What the hell? You know, and kind of pass off as like jokey talk. You know what I mean? And it will get the point across, and hopefully won't create the awkwardness.
All right.
You know,
So 2 approaches, Emily.
2 approaches. We wish you luck, Emily. Hopefully your lunches persist. But good for you for making lunches in the first place. That's a good instead of just buying them in the cafeteria. All right, next question comes from Evan from Yuma, Arizona. I'm very familiar with Yuma. Evan is a 30-year-old male. His girlfriend is 29, and they have not been getting along. They've been together 2 years, for reference. I've had a really hard time feeling loved by her, and what I attribute it to and what I've mentioned to her is that I don't feel loved. She says a lot of degrading things to me. This isn't countered by very many good things said about me. When I bring it up, she says, do better, or give me something good to say about you. I've confirmed, Jesus Christ, Evan. I've confirmed that these weren't said out of anger and is simply how she feels. Is this a call to step up, or do relationships usually involve support? Well, Evan, you're going to be the first
Evan,
failed relationship in the
I say this: if your girlfriend is degrading you
Clearly
and
doesn't
saying
respect him.
do better, what you say is you're right. I can do better. Fuck you.
Right.
We're breaking up.
Yes, at
I
this
am
exact
finding
moment.
a new girlfriend
Right.
who doesn't suck.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, I honestly, I do not mean any offense by this, but she sounds like a fucking bitch.
No, she
So-
does sound like a pretty bad person. I mean, who says that to somebody she wants
Yeah.
to care about, right? Like, she clearly doesn't respect you, so why is she with you, right? You need to get out of this
Like-
relationship, Evan. This is not a healthy
Well, his-
relationship. This is not a healthy relationship.
Like, so okay, in answer to your question, like, is this something you should be stepping up? No.
Right.
This is not on you. This
Correct.
is not so if the and relationships, yes, do usually involve support. That is part of what relationships are. It's
Sort of what
to
you're
support
signing on for when you get in a
to
relationship with
support
someone.
each
Yes,
other.
That's right.
Yes, that's kind of one of the
It's
kind
a
of one
big
of
thing.
the main things.
a
That's
thing.
part with right. You know, because it's like while you're there in the relationship, you might as well, help each other out with shit.
Right.
Um, you know.
Now and then. Now and then. I mean, this is
So, it's it sounds like
she is a toxic woman.
Yeah, I mean that's like
Toxic woman. Get out of this relationship. Get out.
When he says degrading things,
yeah,
because I bet you, to me that sounds like, oh, you dress like a slob,
right?
Or you look, that, oh, you're gonna go out like that, oh,
right?
Really? Do you think anyone likes?
Oh,
like that?
You're wearing that? Yeah. Oh, that's your hair,
right?
Your hairstyle. You know what I mean? Oh, interesting.
Oh, well, come back to me and when you have something that's decent.
Oh, that's your face. Oh, that's your face. Okay.
Right. So yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that like Evan is talking in a way like, how do I make my relationship better? That's kind of like the way he's portraying the question. You know what I mean? And if he's saying it's degrading, which means it's probably 10 times worse degrading than what he said. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah.
I applaud Evan for recognizing you're in a relationship where you're being abused. I mean, essentially, noticing that is something that is really hard for a lot of people to ever do. So that right there is great. But I think one of the problems is that this girlfriend of yours has been so kind of hard on you that you're even questioning yourself, and you're saying, wow, do I really need to step up? And it's like, no one deserves to be treated that way and talked about that way. And if this isn't like a conversation, this is, your girlfriend is absolutely toxic if there are multiple occasions where she's doing this type of thing. So I encourage you to do better than her. And you can,
right?
Because a lot of fish in the sea that aren't absolute assholes,
right?
But
Evan, people need to respect each other in a relationship. This woman does not respect you, so
right.
Therefore, I would argue you don't really have a functional relationship. So just end it.
Right.
You have someone you probably occasionally have sex with.
The first sentence was, "We're not getting along."
Right.
It's like, yeah, and you're not going to get along.
Correct.
Because the only way that you get along is by you like molding yourself into whatever vision she has of what it is that she wants you to be.
That's right.
That's right. And it's like, okay, now you're better. This is what it.
Which is crazy because she, assuming you haven't changed that much, you were this way in the first place when she started dating you. So that means she either dated you for the express purpose of denigrating you, or like she has so much of an insecurity complex she thinks you're the best she can do. Right?
Are you in a BDSM relationship? Because that changes everything.
Oh, true.
If you are
you need to now use the safe word. If that is what it is.
Well, you need to tell us, okay? Right. So if this is something from the kink community,
if it's part of your role play,
then
different answer.
A lot of our advice makes no sense. But
different
assuming this is not anything involving a leather club,
right?
Yeah. Okay,
right. Break up with this woman. I'm gonna do it again. Death of a relationship. There it is. All right. Yes. Sorry, Evan. You need to break up with this woman. Assuming again, you're not in a BDSM relationship.
We love keeping people together, but we love tearing them apart even more. So,
Evan,
all right,
good
what's
luck.
question 3?
Good luck, Evan. Good luck. This one got formatted weird. All right, that's all right. It still is all right. Kevin from Wilton, Connecticut. Hi. I unfortunately don't believe in God or any other supernatural or superior existence. We love you already, Kevin. Welcome.
Why unfortunately?
I turned 18 last year, and since then I've been terrified. I believe death is nothingness. And I simply don't know how to live like this, knowing everyone around me is dying, I'm dying, and that we can all die at any moment with ever having control over it. I truly want some advice on how to live with this. I can't have this constant anxiety and worry plaguing my mind. Can you help? Kevin, you've come to the right place.
Yeah.
So, Green Pants, please tell Kevin what the meaning of all existence is.
There is none at all. It's absolutely. We all just wait for the heat death of the universe. Listen. I understand the fact that we are all going to shuffle off this mortal coil in some fashion can be incredibly psychologically traumatic,
jarring,
for a human being,
right?
And that is the entire reason that we've invented religions,
right.
heavens,
why religion
gods,
exists, because people can't deal,
karma,
right?
Reincarnation.
Because people can't deal with the fact that
right, and so So those are all ways to avoid dealing with that question. So to say, well, you know what, this isn't, there's more to
Mhm.
it than this. But I, to me, the universe is such a vast and complicated, it's such just a massive, vast place
Mhm.
that I think uh, that anyone that thinks like this universe is some sort of a stepping stone to like immortal consciousness is just a fucking jackass.
Right.
'Cause it's like, you know what I mean? Because it's just like, well, I'm in this universe, but
Right.
like, okay, so what do I do here before so I can get to the cool shit?
Right. Right. Right.
And so,
Like
it's
even if
like it's your job to figure out what your like purpose in
right.
life is or
Right.
what makes you happy. You
Like
got one shot.
right. Like
Use it.
even the people who made up the religions like acknowledge that it sucks here. Like, but don't worry, it's a better place. You know what I mean? Like if that's the whole premise of the
Right.
religion, like here sucks, but you have to make the best of it because then you'll be in a good place that'll make it a lot better.
Well, that's what you do when you have a citizenry that's like dying of plague and other things, and
Yeah.
you
It's
sort
like,
of
don't
keep them and
worry.
be like, why
Don't
should
worry.
we obey all of this stuff?
Right.
And they don't listen, and then you go, you know what? You're gonna burn in a lake of hellfire. What?
Right.
Oh my God, this works totally.
I don't
for,
want
like,
that, right? And the guy's
like,
like,
what?
"Hey, Bobby bought it."
Yeah, totally. Yeah, say it's gonna happen after they die.
Right.
What? No, after. No, after. That way they don't know, and so
They
they
don't
can't
know.
take a chance.
And
Pascal's wager,
nobody
man.
can come back and tell the other people, by the way, guys, it was all bullshit.
Yeah. So just scare the shit out of them. You got to start
Yep.
when they're young. Get them
Yeah.
when they're really young
Absolutely.
and really impressionable, and they like believe everything, and they believe like you are the most
Yes.
important person in the universe, and every
Yes.
single thing that you say is like the most important thing, and you are unable to tell a lie. That
Right.
is when you should start telling them about
It-
lakes of fire
Yeah.
and
So-
original sin.
Yes. So Kevin, you have addressed this question to two individuals who feel the same as you on this, and worry not, we have gone through this process, right? And we are still here. So the trick, and I don't know if Green Panther's going to agree, but like the moving thing is that your purpose here, you are a member of a species, of a communal species that advances itself to improve the quality of life for all. You know what I mean? So your contributions to that society have value, right? And a greater purpose beyond yourself. Also, the other big thing is your interpersonal relationships that you form with other people while you are here produce value. So those are the things you need to focus on, right? Every person that you affect in your life is a positive influence on the world, and then you've done good. So this short, brief blip of time that you have on this earth, you've contributed, and that's the best we can hope for in this existence.
Yeah, and I think if you are able to look at it that way,
Yes.
that is, the best attitude that you can have. Because
However,
well, no. I think that was lovely.
Okay, thank you.
It brings a tear to my eye, honestly. I did, but but I think I very much agree that we have a limited amount of space in a universe, and that it is up to us to figure out what derive meaning from it.
yes,
So you have this span of time on Earth. You've got to figure out what is it that you enjoy that fulfills you, and
yes,
and if for lack of anything else, helping other people's a great way to go about it. I mean,
Yes.
look at us. That's what we do. We
That's
take
true.
time out to help you guys with,
Yes.
life's tough questions.
Yeah.
Like, why does life have no purpose?
right.
Who knows? It's just,
Yes,
we're all,
Kevin, find
speeding toward entropy finally ending.
Yes, Kevin, find purpose in your life, and that will bring you joy and bring joy to others. That is life. That is the summary of what you could do to live a good life. So,
But and in answer to your question, like, yeah, unfortunately, what you just have to do is you can't focus on
next
death.
fucking thing.
It's if you
No.
It's
That-
something
that way lies
we all
madness.
live with. That is, yeah, and so you have to. While it's hard and it's not something that is easy to do, try to shift your thinking to be focusing on what you can do and the time that you have and what you're interested in,
Right.
rather than how little time you have and how everyone around you is going to die and how you're
Yeah.
going.
You can't think about it.
Instead, see your friends more.
Right.
Be more,
Be present for your
if-
family. Be there
Exactly.
for people.
Because
Yeah.
if you've got that constant anxiety, also definitely if you've got really constant anxiety, like certainly see a therapist, or you
Consider
can
that
perhaps
option, yes.
medication, but always recommend that, like
Yes.
see a qualified medical professional,
Yes.
because depending on the level of that anxiety, that can certainly be treated as
Yes,
well.
because I don't want to spiral you here, Kevin, but like your anxiety and obsession about death is going to remove meaning from your life. So it's like
Right.
a self-perpetuating, right? Like, how can I waste my life
this is a vicious
doing
cycle.
that, right? Doing that, like obsessing about death is exact waste of your life, when there's nothing you can do about it. So there you go. So good luck, man. We're pulling for you. We're pulling for you. Hey, we got through this. You can too.
Yep. And in the end, it doesn't mean anything.
Literally. All right, here we go. Next one, we got a New York guy here. This is Mike from Long Island City,
okay.
New York. Mike says, "Hi guys, my girlfriend expects us to be on FaceTime. I think that's an Apple thing, right? Or on the phone every single day
Yeah.
for at least 3 hours, some days even more. Wow, most of the time,
Jesus.
I don't even have anything new to talk about, so I just end up holding the phone in silence or scrolling. And when I'm silent, she will say, 'Why aren't you saying anything? Hello?' I've reached the point where it has started to bother me and give me anxiety. Sometimes I just want to disappear for a few hours, focus on myself, not feel so guilty about it. I'm more about a quality over quantity type of communicator, so constant connection feels suffocating. How do I bring this up to her without hurting her feelings or making her think I'm losing interest?" You didn't share your age here, Mike, but from what you described, your girlfriend's 15 or 16. Harsh?
I'm assuming yes, but okay, yeah. For what it sounds like, I don't think that you are going to be able to separate yourself from this social tapeworm that has. Well, I mean, okay. She's a social time sucking tapeworm.
Yes.
That takes up that time, but if the prerequisite is without hurting her feelings, I do not believe that is
There's an option.
possible.
Right.
She clearly has self-esteem issues and an internal monologue that she
Yeah.
doesn't know is supposed to be an internal monologue,
Yeah.
and instead she's giving it to you as a outer monologue.
Right.
And that's for her, not you.
Yeah.
So
right. Exactly. It's self-feeding, right?
if she knew your inner monologue, she'd never stop slapping you. Right? So like you don't do that to her.
She says she wants the truth. She does not. No. So, Mike, so you've stuck it out longer than most, I have to say. So if you like after the first 3-hour conversation, I'd be like, all right, we can't talk for a week now.
Yeah.
I'm done. It's like, I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
It's like,
And I think that's partly generational.
Yeah, I think so,
because
too.
we are 7,000 years old.
Yeah.
And that's and so the idea of that is just horrific. Whereas now,
but
everybody's
I'll admit though,
online.
in the early teens, right? Like, yeah, the girl you like, you lay on the phone, curled up in bed with the cord under the door, right? And you'd be like, "You hang up
for
first.
us,
No, you hang up
no
first. Are you
internet.
sleeping? Are you breathing?" Right. Just on the phone.
There was no internet.
Right.
So what were you gonna do? Read a book?
Yeah,
Watch MASH?
That's true.
You know,
Watch
like,
MASH
you know,
again.
See Growing Pains? Come on. Another rerun of Alf.
I love
I Dream
Growing
of Jeannie.
Pains.
Come on.
You
would.
I love Growing Pains. I do like Growing Pains. And then show me that smile.
You love Joanna.
again.
You like Joanna Kearns.
I
It's like,
no, what's her name?
I think-
The Bateman sister, Justine, right?
Justine Bateman.
Wow.
Yes, that was.
Oh no, I'm thinking of
Justine
Family
was-
Ties.
that was
Family Ties. Yeah. Which one's that? So the Family Ties is "Show Me That Smile Again." What was Growing Pains? That was Alan Thicke, right? What was the theme song?
Right.
To Growing Pains.
Oh.
I don't remember it, and I'm usually
That I
good at
can't
this,
remember.
too.
All I could because what I remember about like Family Ties
Yeah.
is
It's
because
Michael J.
I
Fox.
came from so my parents watched the show, and to them it was a show about this really smart normal kid that was
Oh, and his hippie parents, right?
and his crazy liberal family
Right.
that were all insane.
Yeah, they didn't
And
get.
he was
They
like,
didn't get the show.
no, so but
That
like to
was
them
not
they were
the
like
show.
that was the show, so they
Right.
were like he was the hero of the show,
Right.
and they were like he was right about everything. He was
Oh
like,
my
yeah, Ronald
God.
Reagan, and my dad's like, yeah, it was like, okay, and so it was that's kind of more that I remember about it than the
Yeah. So in case anyone
lost message.
used to watch that show, the theme of the show is that character was a mockery. He was being mocked. That's what the show was.
Did not work
about.
with my parents.
Did not work with his
Did
parents.
not. They didn't see it.
It's kind
They
of
would- I
like
don't know
people
what
who
it-
think the
It had, like,
Colbert
what, 6, 7
Report,
seasons, 8 seasons.
right? People
You know
who
how
thought
many people bought that?
the Colbert
And
Report.
still
I
are
know.
like,
I
wait,
know.
Colbert,
Wait, why
they
did Colbert
just saw
change so
Eagles
much?
and-
right.
Right, exactly. I thought he was on our side. Oh my god. Yeah.
America.
No, it was a,
That was a joke. It's mocking all of you, and you didn't even get it. It's like insane. Anyway, well, wait, Mike
I
Mike
think,
from Long
well,
Island.
for
Right.
Mike.
He's got to kibosh
And
this whole
also,
thing.
if you-
Got to put the kibosh on this. 3
Also,
hours
if you
thing.
live in Long Island, like
Yeah.
that accent alone can be used as like a powerfully offensive weapon. You know what I mean? Like, you
Yes.
know, no one ever stops talking in Long Island. And
Right.
so I would think that, like, yeah, you would have some sort of, you know, verbal weapon against
Yeah.
it as long as it didn't violate the Geneva Conventions.
Yes.
If those matter now, I'm not sure.
Yes, yes.
Apparently they
The
don't. I don't know.
Geneva Conventions for weapons of words.
I don't know. I heard they were bullshit now. I don't know.
Yes.
I heard they
Because
it's
nothing
not
matters
like-
anymore. So it's all
doesn't-
good.
just- whatever. We live in, you know, that's fine.
A little bit interesting times.
yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna-
god.
From here, I go down Fury Road. Yeah.
Furiosa.
Um,
I will pledge my allegiance to Lord Humongous.
but yeah, no, an answer. Yeah, you gotta, you know, if you don't want, if you need to have a conversation with your girlfriend,
Mhm.
and in that conversation, I recommend not using the word tapeworm, because from personal
Right.
experience, tapeworm has a really negative connotation to it. Like, at least some people see it as
Right.
that. I see it as a great way to diet.
Mhm.
But I think yeah, you should have that conversation. But most likely that conversation will end up in you breaking up. So I think that's safe to say.
Oh boy, here we go. So So
Do you agree or
prepare
not?
I do, because apparently this woman needs something.
Okay. Well, you're acting like I'm fucking crazy.
This woman has unreasonable expectations. That's why I asked her age, because she sounds like a teenager, right? Because teenagers do that because they're so insecure. Like, I need to be with you all the time. I need to
How
talk
old are
to
you,
you.
Mike?
Right.
If you're 35 and she's 15, then actually
Then
the
we
problem isn't
identified
you.
your problem. It's a you problem. That's right. See how such a small tidbit
You're
of
dating
data
a
can
child.
change the whole
Yeah.
answer.
You know, it's amazing how many people date children that just don't understand that that's not a
not a thing you
Great.
should be doing. Not a thing you should be doing.
not your
But
jam.
assuming you're both adults, let's do that scenario. Assuming you're both adults, like her
Always
behavior's
do, you know? You got to.
ridiculous, right? Her behavior's ridiculous, and nobody should tolerate that, right? You gotta, if you're ever in a relationship and a woman wants to be on the phone 3 hours, do it once. Next time she does it, like, you gotta squash that right away, early in the relationship, because you can't set the vibe like poor Mike has here. That this is a normal thing.
Right.
It's not.
And I think yeah, it is. It's just, and it's also a different world that we live in. Like, with just you don't
Sure.
have 3 hours to I mean, you know,
Right.
I mean, people that don't have 15 seconds for a TikTok.
Seriously.
That's it's like, what is it? The maximum.
Oh my
you know,
god, attention span.
amount of time. I don't
seriously,
understand.
it's
I don't know how anyone can stay on that. I can't watch a
Oh my
3 hour
God.
movie.
No,
Like,
it's-
much less
Exactly.
with special effects. I mean,
Right.
like, I was like, can I take a break?
It's like,
You
oh
know?
my god, done. It's like enough already. We
Come
just
on,
had, we
like,
did it. We
like,
just
my-
had
I'm
too much
starting
to
tense
do.
up.
I was supposed
Yeah,
to do
exactly.
I was supposed to do clip edits from the show for the past 6 months, and I keep putting it off. It's like out of the time. It's
Yeah,
like
I mean, you should feel terrible about
I
that.
do.
You
Speaking
know,
of, if anyone out
yeah.
there, video editor, call me. We'll set you up. But
So
anyway,
I think,
anyway, Mike, yeah,
yeah,
you're gonna hurt her feelings.
Yeah.
It's gonna be done.
you know what?
But you have to preserve your
It's probably
sanity.
for the best.
It probably is. You need to preserve your sanity. You say, look, I'm sorry, but this isn't normal. You know, I even Mrs. Vanguard, like 20 minutes, I'm done. Like, it's like, I am done on the phone, you know? And I tell her that. And I'm like, we've talked enough, I'm done. She's like, but I have other things to tell you. I'm like, tell me when you get home. Like, it's fine. It's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
We live together.
You are more
we
you are
see-
more severe with your boundaries.
I really
around
am.
Communication.
I cannot do more than 20 minutes on the phone with anybody, pretty much. You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
critical information has been exchanged. Like, maybe if it's someone I talked to in years, sure, you know?
Right.
It's got a lot to catch up on. But it's like, if I just talk to you, it's like, what happened between now and then? It's like, what are we doing here? I don't know. Maybe I'm too
You're a
harsh.
cold creature.
Maybe I
Moonbird.
am. I didn't feel I was, but maybe
No.
I am. Oh, God.
What are you possibly going to talk about?
What
Fucking
could
world
you-
sucks.
The phone
Bullshit.
rings. What could it
Fucking
possibly be
what?
now?
What is so important?
What
that
is
you bring me
so
on? I have to now
freaking
stop
important?
what I'm doing and talk to you about what?
Nonsense. It's all nonsense.
Yeah. I mean, or sometimes people just like to, hear about how your vacation went.
And that's
what
great
you
if
did.
there's a
And
reason.
that can sometimes,
But this
can take a
dude's
little
doing
time.
3 hours a day to talk about nothing. It's
Yeah.
like, what a colossal
that's what I'm
waste of time. It's like, my God.
And
Going
also,
back to the previous question, you only have a limited amount of time on Earth, and there's nothing after this. You're gonna die. That's gonna be it. So you don't want to look
Right.
back and say, "Oh my God, what have I done?"
right. So also, exactly. So if this is the you're 35 and she's 15 thing, yeah, stop statutorily raping that girl, please.
Correct.
And that's also what you should do.
Correct.
So,
Yeah, they're a key.
I think we've covered all the angles.
I think we have to. I think we
Mikey.
have too, Mike. So good luck, dude. You gotta, but the kibosh on this. You gotta protect any relationship. You need to protect yourself. You need to protect your mental health. Yes, there's compromise, but there's also
Yes.
compromise. It's reason, It's like, oh my God. All right, our last one comes from Melanie from Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Melanie is a 22-year-old female. She works with a guy, 22-year-old male, who I really like. I think he likes me too because he's kind of flirty and doesn't really talk to our other female coworkers. I think he's too scared to ask me out. I think he once almost asked me out because the conversation was leading to that point, but then someone walked into the room and ruined the moment. I kind of want to ask him out, but I'm not sure if I should do it. Do you guys think it's weird if girls ask them out? Is it a turnoff if girls are too straightforward? Or would he already have asked me out already if you really like me? I'm just mirroring the signals. No. Melanie, ask him out.
Yes.
He's not just
I
shy.
can say this with authority.
Absolutely. And he's not just shy because it's a guy thing. He's shy because you're a coworker, right? And he's like, ooh, if I make a weird worker vibe, then it's bad, right? So that's the reason. So ask him out. Break that window.
Yeah. He is scared of crossing some sort of taboo. Also, he's afraid of the rejection.
Sure.
Lots and lots of reasons. But males in general are generally positive. Like they have a positive attitude when they're informed that someone wants to fuck them.
Right.
So like
it's met well.
Normally it goes over like
it's
yeah,
received
like,
well.
It's received well. I'm just saying from
right.
From all of Vanguard's experience, I can tell you that's how that works.
Received
But
well.
yes, I'm a little surprised this question is even coming up because
necessary.
guys, please. If you ask a guy out and the guy is angry because he doesn't want a girl asking him out, he's not the guy for you. He's a fucking asshole. So you're already right there, like solved your problem. If he's like, what? You're like, yeah, never mind. Sorry. No, nothing. I wasn't talking.
Yep.
I'm driving away now.
Yeah. And ladies out there, if there's a guy you like and he won't ask you out, ask him out, please. Like, I beseech you, ladies. Like, just grab life by the horns. Just ask that dude out because he's probably got some kind of weird hang up. You're gonna miss out.
But it's not even just because sometimes if someone has to make that first move, and the chances of it happening are much greater if both parties have an equal understanding that they have an equal right to approach the other one and initiate the conversation.
However,
if it's always supposed to be the one, then you're going to end up with a lot of just not
sex, right? but as we know, the traditional social gender stereotypes, the male is supposed to ask the female out because the male's the pursuer, right? So,
but
throw that away.
Smash the patriarchy, as clearly.
Smash.
I don't know. We've smashed the Constitution. I don't remember which one.
Smash it all. Start over.
It's something that, but
it's fine.
Yeah, but yeah, the world is on fire. Please ask the man out. It's fine.
He will love you for it. Probably literally.
Crazy kids. That, while we still have oxygen, definitely, have some fun. You're 22.
Yes. He is I can almost guarantee he's hesitating to ask you out because you're coworkers. And if you say no, it's going to be a weird situation at work. That is the primary reason. Right. Ask that man out.
And just, asking anybody out in general. But yeah, that adds an extra layer of complexity.
Exactly. It's always fear of rejection thing. Absolutely. Fear of rejection.
Yeah.
So,
well, who isn't?
That's
Right.
paralyzed me for decades, right? Oh, speedrun.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun,
That's
dun.
what I was to say. You
Your
can't be
turn.
paralyzed because it's not your turn. Sorry, I did my thing last week, but I will not give any food questions. Or okay, I won't
Oh,
give
you will
any.
grace me this week with no food questions.
Listen. I am trying to be
Oh my god.
respectful of your ridiculous hangups.
Oh,
And so and the fact that, it still doesn't, if someone eats broccoli and you're like, no, 24 hours, you're away from me.
yeah.
That is, I mean, those are strong statements, but yeah, so I'm, uh,
Oh my god.
you know, I won't ask anything about any food items. Let me put it that way.
All right, fine.
All right.
I will accept these terms.
But
All right. So Green Pan's going to ask me 5 rapid fire questions. I will answer them within the 60 seconds I've allocated, and I will hit the timer when he finishes asking the first question. There we go.
yep. Are you ready? Vanguard.
Yes, I am. Hit me.
If you could be a contestant on any game show, past or present, which one would it be?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
What's the most awkward misunderstanding you've ever had?
A girl was confiding me about this guy she liked, and I thought it was me until the end of the conversation when it wasn't me.
That is correct. What's the weirdest thing you've done while multitasking?
Oh, probably masturbating. Probabilistically speaking. It's like...
What's the most ridiculous purchase you've ever regretted?
Oh, that TV I bought, that freaking monstrous, like 74-inch rear projection TV. It was like $8,000 at the time.
I feel it.
Yeah.
And if fast food chains were countries, which would have the worst human rights record?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. That is correct. That is 100% correct. Nailed it. Yeah. Very, very well done.
It was a food question, but it was acceptable.
Yeah. And you got it right. Because that is the answer.
Oh
The answer is Chick-fil-A.
Oh my god.
So
That was great.
all
right, so yeah.
if I could be on any game show, past or present, it would have been Beat the Geeks from Comedy Central. When that show was on Comedy Central,
I don't remember that show.
it had so the show, because at that time, I hadn't lost most of my brain cells to whiskey, so I actually had a fairly I had a really good pop culture knowledge.
Sure,
and so
I remember that.
The Beat the Geeks was a show where they had like a music geek, a TV geek, and a movie geek, and they had different ones. And basically, the contestants came in, but these guys were
authorities in their respective fields,
in their thing.
Right.
And so the idea was normal people kind of coming in, and if they could be like, okay, how many movies can you name with this person,
sure, with this actor, with
this person in it, and like, and like if the geek could, do if you could do 5, he could do 12 or whatever, whatever it was. And it was like,
Oh, so what was it like? He would always beat you, but it's a question how close you got. Is that how you?
It was. Right. Well, it was heavily handicapped.
Okay.
Like when you were trying to beat but it was like you weren't really like, it was stacked against him, but they still won most of the time.
I see.
Because it was like, no, like that was a concept album from 1973.
And you're like,
that
what?
the inner liner notes, right? You're just like,
and the B side, if you wrote the liner notes on the B side, it's like, what? No, I picked Who Wants to Be a Millionaire because it was so freaking easy, and I would have won $1 million. It's like it's multiple choice trivia.
Oh.
It's like how it's like so pathetically easy. I don't think there was a single time where I didn't get like nail every question.
I mean,
especially with the lifelines, it's like
okay.
there's like gimmies, right?
But the earlier questions, yes, the earlier questions are super easy.
That's what I'm saying.
You should walk away with at least like 10 grand or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know, like
right. Super easy one, man. Like try freaking Jeopardy, man. Try freaking what was that one? The Beast, or what was that one? Was it The Beast? What was it called? I don't remember what it was. It's similar to that nerd one you're talking about, except it was like really smart guy and he like knew tons of shit and would wreck everybody all the time. Those are hard questions. Like at times I watch that. But yeah, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? We're not hard questions.
It's been a long time since I've seen. But for me, if it was like old school game shows, like it was
Pressure Luck.
Jeopardy was
Pressure Luck.
to watch.
Yeah.
If Jeopardy, no whammies.
No whammies.
If I had to pick from
Price is Right.
Like I would watch Jeopardy,
Yes.
but I'd rather be on Wheel of Fortune. Because
Oh,
Wheel
sure.
of Fortune, you got so much more money. It's ridiculous.
true.
Like for a show where you're spinning a wheel
Yeah,
and
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to solve puzzles,
Yeah.
to a bunch of fucking rocket scientists that are getting asked all these questions, and they end
Right.
up, I mean, although it's gone up now, but
It
like
has.
Jeopardy used to be like $3,600
Yeah,
as
yeah.
they're
It was like,
doing for like
yay,
25,000.
right. It's
But
like that
it's
didn't pay for
gone
my
up,
hotel. Yay!
right, exactly.
But the
My
thing
home
about
edition
Wheel
of
of
the board
Fortune that
game.
bugs me is that the randomness of the wheel, you know what I mean, could screw your, like, you could be really
Right.
good at the word puzzles, but you keep getting the freaking miss a turn bankrupt. You're just like, fuck, you know. And it's like,
It's a game. That's, I mean,
yeah,
that's
I guess.
that's part of the excitement, is like
I guess.
it's also, there's that element of randomness. It's like Price is Right.
Right.
It's like, same. It's like, okay,
What
are
game
you
do you get?
generally
Right.
good with knowing how expensive things are or
Right.
whatever? But
And
then
the prices are way inflated on
on
Price of Light, so you have to add 20% to what you think
Like-
it is, because like
did you get Plinko? If you got Plinko, awesome. You fucking
Wow.
made it. But
Wow. Yep.
um,
Yep.
uh,
What else do we
most
got?
awkward misunderstanding you've ever had.
Oh yeah, you knew about it. Yeah,
Um,
it's a classic tale.
I-
It was like,
Know exactly what you're talking about.
yes, you do. It's like
For
the-
me,
This
but
beautiful
I normally
woman.
would say okay, but that I can understand. But for me, it would probably be the French brothel, where
I remember the story.
I didn't understand
The
what
terms of what was
was
being
being
negotiated.
right.
Right.
I didn't know what was happening. It was very awkward.
Yeah.
It was a brothel.
Yeah.
It was absolutely a misunderstanding.
Yes.
And I know that because there was running at the end. So,
You fled the brothel.
so that's how I can say it was awkward, because I
God.
normally don't run away from situations that are like totally cool and chill.
Right.
I think the most awkward situation I was in was being in a situation where two things happened at once and it was unclear what was going on. And the first was a blowjob,
Yes.
and the second was an active bloody nose.
Oh, I see. Yes.
So
That's not
that
awkward. That's not. I would not call that
awkward
awkward.
as
I would not call it awkward.
okay. Well,
I would call that
I think
horrific.
You're a liar.
That's horrific. It's
It's-
not awkward.
It is.
Okay.
It is, but it's also it's awkward.
It's
I mean, it can be horrifically awkward.
yeah.
Listen, until you've been there, not that I mean hypothetically. This is for a friend.
Hypothetically.
I don't know. What am I talking about?
It happens.
What's the most ridiculous purchase I've ever regretted? Definitely
Your shiatsu chair.
in 3,000. Yeah,
Yeah, of
massage
course.
chair.
I did that.
That was
I did that.
so dumb.
I felt that was your most ridiculous purchase when you bought it. Like, why the fuck did
Yes,
you
you
buy
did,
this
and I
thing?
believe you told me at the time.
I did.
Yes, you were very.
And then I
clear on
proceeded
that.
to use
Very
the
clear.
chair, and it was outstanding.
Yes. Lots of people use the chair
Yeah.
because they didn't, have to buy the stupid thing.
Right,
So it's
'cause
like,
you did it
we-
for
we're
us.
gonna- Yeah, use it because it's there. It's
Yes.
just like for all the people that walk past Sharper Image and they were using the chair because
Yes.
it's a Sharper Image, but they don't buy the thing from Sharper
Right,
Image. That's
correct.
that's idiotic.
Correct.
And
And there you go. And there we are.
there I am.
Yeah, mine was that ridiculous TV that I bought. It was like that I couldn't even get rid of it. It was so huge. It was like
Right. Well, yeah, because nowadays you can have an 80-inch screen
Right.
and it's fine because it's all it's light
for
enough,
like
but, yeah.
$600.
Right.
You ever drive by? You ever drive by these like developments, like these cookie cutter developments, where like these very small, like, pretty tiny ranch houses, like chunk, and they got the little bay window there, and it's like all these people have TVs that are almost bigger than the house. It's like you can see it through the window.
Right.
It's like that's glowing. I'm like, yeah,
Or it's
that,
just a full
that,
screen.
that TV cost him $500. That's why he's got this huge TV.
Right. I mean, I went to there's a lady that throws a Halloween party that her main TV is
Yeah.
just a movie screen.
Yeah.
So she has a projector and it's like, but
Nice.
full ass movie screen size.
It's
Like,
awesome.
oh, okay. You're like,
And there we are.
I mean, it's quite remarkable, but
Yeah.
that's if you know her, not surprising, but
Yeah.
yeah. It's a long day since a long time since I held the cord
Yes.
of the TV. So I moved in.
Yes. No, I understand. I understand.
Uh,
What else do we have to say? Ridiculous
say,
purchases.
so- the ridiculous purchases.
Shiatsu
also-
chair.
sheer amount of depending on how you define the word
I
purchase.
thought you said Lego Death Star also was a ridiculous purchase.
I'm getting you feeling a little judged.
I'm
Okay?
crossing the line, aren't
I'm saying
I? Zarquan's upset that I said the Lego Death Star.
yes, because that was not. That was it was unfortunate that it got knocked over
Yes.
by somebody who was, not paying attention to their vestibular system and understanding where they were in relation to time
Right.
and space.
And I just
So they freaking elbowed it right off the stand.
The emperor, the emperor was not pleased.
No, yeah, and it was still being built. Yes, I don't want to talk about it. But I would say more regretful. Is like those times where being on a business trip in San Francisco after getting acquired by another company and dropping $8,000 at Exotic Dancers in 2 hours.
Yeah, I didn't.
And you're like,
I
nothing. I don't. Why? Like,
why
so
did
that's,
you do that?
But it's
Right.
like, it's like, do I regret it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
I
don't.
don't even know.
Because I don't know if I would be me if that had not happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so
Right.
I think those were developmental experiences that were very important.
That's
for my,
fair. That's fair.
So,
that's fair.
we're just thinking about multitasking. It's really hard.
Yes.
To like jerk off and check email at the same time.
Yes, that's
Like,
kind of what I
especially
was getting at.
Work email.
Right.
And if you're also taking a shit, like it's you've got.
There's just stuff going on.
The systems get confused. You're trying to drop a deuce, but meanwhile the other thing is hard. But meanwhile you're on Skype you're on the Slack channel. You're on Teams. Be like, am I on audio?
I mean, you're on the Teams chat.
By Jeffrey Toobin, is that he was the one that was.
You are a true multitasker. You optimize your time.
Absolutely. You know what? People don't have time to jerk off shit and reply to all of the emails.
And get on your conference call.
And so the emails that you reply to, honestly, come on, they're only gonna be the ones where you're just like, thanks.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Got
Friday,
it.
I'll have that
Right.
Friday. Something.
You pause everything. Got it. Get back on mute. Right.
Yeah. Right.
Like...
And then you stop. Focus for a second. Hit return. Okay.
Yep.
Then you can just go back to your whatever it is, everything, all at once. It's just I think it's just important to the most important part is to have fun.
Clearly. Dude, you're killing me. Yeah, no, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, that's good. I guess just the visualization is what's getting me. It's like,
what?
The visualization.
Yeah, it generally is. But I mean, but I can
what
say,
an awkward time for the rapture that would be.
It is, yeah. And it probably you're not one of the ones getting zooped up.
Right, definitely not after that. Right.
Imagine, because if there was like an afterlife and you just showed up and you were like, and you were like
mid shit and right,
you were shitting as you were ejaculating. That would be a weird.
It would be. You'd have a lot of explaining to do.
Oh, Savior has returned. Hey.
Great. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
you have no clean hand to shake with, so I mean, it's like.
And that's why the rapture is not a thing.
Right. Did it happen? We just had a rapture, didn't we? Didn't it just?
It was supposed to happen.
Predict a rapture.
But I guess that they date wrong again. But
go figure. We'll keep guessing dates until people disappear.
It'll keep not happening.
Not happening. Do you hear about there's people that started the scam of the Rapture pet service?
Oh no, that still exists.
Does it? Yeah, it's these people. For people who don't know, it's this company that went and said, like, basically, like, if you are concerned that your pet will remain behind after you are raptured, you'll sign an insurance policy with us. We will go take care of your pet after you leave. You know, pretty much. And we will guarantee that we are horrible people and we will not be raptured, so we will be around to take care of your pet. That's pretty much.
Right.
And they made money.
Well, what they were
doing
saying
this.
is we're not. They were like, we're not Christian,
Right.
and
We're
so
not
we don't-
rapturable. Yeah.
but we will take care of your pet, knowing that you're paying up front for a service you'll never need.
Correct.
But if you do that, you deserve to lose money.
To lose that money,
Like,
yes.
That's fine. Those people
Absolutely.
are not horrible people. They're fine.
Absolutely.
That's like take money from people who think they're going to be raptured and they want to have pet insurance. Those people have extra money that they don't need.
right.
And we're far better off
Literally deserve to lose their
with a
money.
normal person.
Fools
I
and their money are soon parted, I believe, is an old parable.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know,
True.
um,
And then we
and-
agreed on, I thought about one question. We agreed on the fast food chains, right? That Chick-fil-A is the,
oh, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
Yeah,
clearly.
absolutely.
clearly.
Yeah.
If you work for Chick-fil-A, if
so
you're
good.
listening to this and you're looking for your work for Chick-fil-A, please quit.
Yeah.
And if you go to
Because,
Chick-fil-A, please stop. They're horrible.
They really are. The amount of money that they give to organizations like dedicated to hurting the LGBT community,
Hating
and
other
the
people,
trans
basically.
community,
Yeah.
like literally, like it is a company sponsored like out of that, like that
Hate
is something
campaign.
that
Yeah.
they give lots of money to
Mhm.
vile organizations.
Yep.
And then they're like, oh no, but we're so good. We're closed on we're not open on Sundays. Fuck you.
Right.
I
I want chicken
can't
on
get a chicken
Sundays.
sandwich on
I want chicken
so
on
yeah,
Sundays.
so I can't get a chicken sandwich on Sundays because of God. Okay, no, yeah, exactly. You're not selling me. Okay, it's not helping.
Right.
You know,
But I'll bet you they're
Dan
not.
Cat-
I'll bet
Dan
you. I'll bet you.
Cathy, I
I'll bet
think
you.
is the
That,
owner.
yeah, I'll bet you they don't put a hold on the donations on Sundays to these organizations. You know,
Nope. You know,
that keeps rolling. What a shame. What a shame. Crying shame. Is that everything?
Yeah,
I guess it's everything.
it is.
But yeah, oh yeah, did we say my awkward? Yeah, my awkward misunderstanding. Yeah, it was that I was talking to a very pretty girl, and we talked all night, and it seemed like she was telling me that she liked me, and at the end of the night, it was clear it was not me. She was telling me about somebody else, and I was the confident and not the guy. That was a thing. That was a thing.
I
That
watched it happen.
that hurt. That was a thing.
But to people outside of it was hilarious.
I'm sure it was.
Okay, so like I think it's important that I bring that perspective in because when that was being told, I still remember the "you're a liar."
You're a liar.
And, you know,
Yes. I was accused of being a liar
um,
until I got to the very end of the story, and then he was like, "Oh, that tracks."
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Right.
So,
Got it.
while it does bring back painful memories, it brings back some fond memories for me.
I can look back
So-
and laugh now. I've got enough time has
no,
gone
it-
by that
yeah.
I'm go with it. I'm
Right.
go with it.
Exactly. I mean, you know,
Oh God.
it's like it's been a long time since that blowjob, but
Right.
you know what? Never enough time. Okay, it'll never be enough time.
Never go away.
Ever.
That image. Yeah.
Ever.
I
Yeah,
get that.
just-
I get that.
But,
That was
you
a
know,
horrible story when you told me that.
but it's something I feel comfortable talking about
Yes.
because it's something I think it's important for me to spread. You know, as a survivor,
That's just
quite frankly.
because you recover from your PTSD.
I'm a survivor, and
Mhm.
I would like to be acknowledged and
sure.
just say
You are acknowledged
know,
as a survivor. I
Thank you.
commend you.
Thank you.
I commend you
Thank
for
you.
this. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. Finally. Okay.
Yeah,
good.
finally. Oh, stop it. I sympathize with
What?
you the day you told me. Horrible thing. But yeah, I think
Opportunity for growth.
I think we covered it, right? So
Yeah, I know. I think
help the people. We ended, I think, 2 relationships tonight out of 5 questions.
yeah, but they really needed to end.
Agreed.
Right.
Agreed.
You know, I think yeah, we definitely we told Evan to break up with his girlfriend
We did.
and
And Mike to break up with his girlfriend. The talking up 3 hours
Right.
a day on the freaking
Right.
phone. It's like it's absurd.
yeah, because then we had the lunches and why how much it sucks that life is meaningless.
Yeah.
Um
And then the ending of 2
Uh,
relationships. Although I wonder, I was just thinking for Mike there, who's on the 3 hours with his girlfriend, like maybe a way to stop her to do it is, go to the bathroom during the chat because if you have to go, you have to go, right? And then And then maybe engage in the masturbation while you're taking your shit while you're on
While you're
FaceTime.
And on FaceTime.
Right. And then
And see
she'll probably
how
not
you
call.
control your face. Is if you combine your shitting face with your O
With
face,
your O face. That'll be a sight
Like,
that will never leave that woman. She will
what,
be
I mean, it
scarred.
might break your face. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like your muscles probably would have never
I
moved
can't
in
even
that
imagine what
particular
that face will
arrangement
look
before.
like. I know.
Like, it's just, it'd be just
And what would that would look like viewing that on
yeah.
a phone, like as your girlfriend's looking
Right.
at this.
Like,
Dear God.
I think it would look like a stroke.
Right.
Like, I think that's what it would either that or transforming into a werewolf, perhaps, or something. Like, it's just
Oh,
definitely
Marty.
you're going through some sort of transfiguration.
Oh my lord.
But-
Yes. Metamorphosis.
Yes. In any case, that's it from us for this week.
Yeah,
Been-
it is. But we do need new questions. so there's a question
need new
link
questions,
below
yes.
Green Pants down there, and what you need to do
Right
is
here.
click that, and then it'll bring up a Google form, and you submit your question. And if we have the wherewithal and it's top of the list, we will answer it in the next show. So
Yes.
that's
And
it.
the next show will not be next week because of me.
Green Pants' fault.
Because I will be driving a vehicle from
Yes, from far away.
Florida
Yeah,
all the way
to the
up to
northeast.
Nova Scotia.
Yeah, to
So,
Nova Scotia. yes, pretty
but
much.
I will be back the following week.
We're back
I
the following week.
apologize. It's something I cannot. I have no excuse.
Yeah.
But
Of course not.
someone's got to move this car.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
and the Coke.
Ooh.
So not next week.
We'll strike
Yeah,
that from the record and the Coke.
What?
Right. And by the way, that next episode will be our 80th episode. Isn't that crazy? Green Pants? 80
It is.
episodes of
It's-
helping
it's,
people.
That's a lot of help.
It's crazy.
I mean, like I mean,
Crazy.
pat yourself on the back. I
Mhm.
just, it's like I don't like to pat myself on the back, but
That's
I can't.
was
because
that
of my
80?
arthritis. But yeah,
That's 400 questions we've answered. That's what that means, right?
400 people we've helped,
Wow.
and of course, all of the information in speed round, because
All the critical information
It's
we
gonna
shared
get-
in speed round.
harder and harder to make those unique.
Yeah. It's 400. It's like
Still doing it though.
I know. We'll call it the true fans who can identify repeat questions in the speed round. I don't know if maybe that'll be a challenge. Maybe we'll do a challenge.
Well, they are. It is avoided. If there is a repeat question, it is very much by accident. 'Cause
Yes.
It is designed to not have repeat questions.
Yes.
So if
Yes.
that does happen, please go ahead and do nothing.
Right.
Because that happened, and I'm not gonna fucking do anything about it. So it's after the fact. So
There you go. There you go. So until next time, everybody. Good seeing you. Super J. Love you. Zarquan. Great
you.
seeing you. Everyone else, thank you
Yes.
for coming. We will catch you next
Thank
week
you.
at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time next Tuesday.
not next week.
Not next
because
week.
Of me.
The following
The week
Tuesday.
after.
Week from,
Yes.
well, let's give the exact date so no one's confused. It would be the
2 weeks.
October 14. October 14
Exactly.
is when we'll be back.
So we'll see you then for our spooktacular.
The 14th. Yes. Perhaps we will wear costume. What do you
October.
think? Shall we wear costume?
Nope.
Will we wear costumes?
This is my
I
helping
have
shirt.
many. Your
This is
costume
my
is
helping-
your costume is Knuff.
No, it's not. No, it's not a costume. It's more. It's an inspiring message
Yes.
that I'm trying to, both share myself and with others and
Yes.
embrace.
Yes.
Don't be like that.
No, I respect that. maybe I'll wear
Keep
costume.
yourself fair.
Is it being
I'm-
Knuff is a way of life?
No, I want an
Hey.
office meeting.
All right, fine. We're gonna have a staff meeting right after the call, and we're gonna
that's
discuss
fine.
this
That-
about the costumes.
I need some time. Just to-
Understood. So everyone, we love you. Mwah. Good night, and we will catch you
Good
in 2
night.
weeks.